Ah, man, dude, it sucks. This hurts, bro. The Jeff rework hurts, bro. My favorite character, bro. Over the course of the past 2 seasons, I fell in love with Jeff the Land Shark. I can't really explain it. Maybe it's his cute and cuddliness, the skins, the gameplay loop of literally just spitting on somebody over and over and over again. Bro, it's so fun. I can't get enough of it. But this new rework that's probably dropping today as you're seeing this video, or maybe it dropped yesterday. Man, it's tough. As a Jeff player, I'm not gonna lie. I'm hurt by this rework because who are they trying to please with this rework? People who hate Jeff the Land Shark. Maybe they're trying to please those people. And there's quite a lot of people that already hate Jeff the Land Shark. But why though? Why? He's literally just a shark. He's just a shark. Come on. You're telling me his bubbles gutted. Right click, cooldown. Hide and seek ability, more like hide and beached ability. You're telling me I'm underground on cooldown? On cooldown, buddy? Who decided this? I'm gonna be outside of my hide and seek ability, just beached, if I try to DPS Jeff. DPS Jeff might be dead. I don't know. The only people that have tested it are a couple content creators, a couple of streamers have tested it, but man, it doesn't look like it's gonna be viable in season 2.5. It actually doesn't seem like it's gonna be something that we can do at all. They want Jeff to be basically another rocket. Sit behind the team, heal everybody up, and on top of that, he doesn't even heal as fast as the other supports. The other strategists have faster healing than he does. I understand if you want to make him more of a dedicated healer instead of, just go and do your own thing, unkillable, invincible shark. But my god, nerfing his healing is not going to do that. Nerfing his healing from 150 a second with the joyful splash to 130? Brother, we're losing the plot. We're losing the plot. What are we doing here? Because now, sure, it does damage. 70 a second damage. And to be fair, we don't know how this is going to play when the actual game comes out on Friday. We don't know how this is going to play when the game releases for Season 2.5. I, for one, I'll continue to try using Jeff. I don't think I'll be able to DPS with him, but yeah, sure, I'll heal. But I was already doing that. Now, I understand Jeff is pretty invincible, okay? I understand the gameplay loop of just shooting somebody over and over again with 12 right clicks isn't what the devs intended us to be doing. Just pelting people from behind with right clicks, flanking the entire team. I guess they hated that because they said, you know what? We're getting rid of that entire playstyle as a whole. And that's tough, bro. I don't even know how many hours I have on Jeff at this point in time. I think I have well over 80, maybe 90, maybe even 100 hours on Jeff. And man, I basically just got to learn the character. I just got to figure it out again. This was my fallback character. If nothing else was working, I knew I could hop on Jeff and get immense value. So much value. Behind the enemy team, killing off healers, keeping DPS players occupied. Man, everything changes in 2.5, man. I might just swap to being a DPS player. I might just go play BP or something if I really want to torment healers for the entire match, or I'll go play Spider-Man. Even though he's getting a nerf to his abilities as well. He doesn't even have Venom team up anymore. So I know Spidey mains around the globe are super upset about that. But man, that's tough. I mean, this patch or this game update for the next season really took me back to like playing Rainbow Six Siege, and just having characters lose their ACOG and Rainbow Six Siege was like a big thing for me. I was like, no way we're losing the ACOG on like Habana or some shit. What's going on? What are the devs doing? Now, what I don't quite understand, or what I don't really like to see, right, is the fact that there's change.org petitions about this, okay? Now, let me explain why I think the community coming together is a good thing / bad thing. Okay, the good thing about this is, I mean, I understand people are Jeff the Lamb Shark mains, and they want to see change. And in the future, I mean, if something is truly wrong with the game, I don't think we should do a change.org petition. I don't know if that's ever the case. There's other ways to protest changes in the game. Now, with that being said, I don't want a change.org position or a change.org petition to change things in the game. Just because a large group of people don't like something, that doesn't mean we have the power to like change it. At the end of the day, the devs are doing what they think is going to balance the game in the way that they want the game played. So, you know, to a certain extent, we just got to trust them. You know what I mean? Man, dude. This actually, I feel like I was personally attacked by this update. I'll be honest. There aren't a lot of Jeff the Land Shark mains in general, because I would be completely honest with you guys. If you've ever picked Jeff the Land Shark in a ranked match, you should be subject to compensation, because oh my god, the voice and text chat abuse that you're about to ensue just for picking a character that's in the game. Oh my god, that everyone on the team hates you. We don't need Jeff. Jeff's a throw pick. I'm trying to understand why we need balances to a throw pick. I understand if we were going to get a buff for a throw pick, but it's almost a general consensus in a lot of ranks that it's a throw pick. Unless you're in higher elo, those people are banning Jeff left and right. So, I mean, I don't get it. If he has one of the lower pick rates, right? Isn't this game based off who gets picked the most and balancing the game so people have a fair shot at getting picked for ranked play, at least for competitive matches? Then why are we nerfing Jeff? Like I said, I understand some of the nerfs. The hide and seek shouldn't have been one of the things to go. It should have been one of the things to go. I think you can change how much you're healing in the hide and seek, so you can't just run around and do your own thing. I get that. Look, people are annoyed by that. But my goodness, bro, this just feels like a complete fish fry. Like we took Jeff out back, and that's tough. That's tough. That hurts, man. This is actually forcing me to learn new characters, man. This is forcing me to learn new characters, because I can no longer be a DPS as Jeff. I'm gonna have to play Magic or like Psylocke or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh man. Like I said, I get it. Balances are a part of the game. This feels personal. I don't know why this feels personal. Maybe I have a unhealthy relationship with my character playstyle of Jeff the Land Shark. Who knows? But man, is he just goated, dude. I just can't get enough of it. And I'm still gonna play Jeff when the gameplay comes out, when the update comes out on freaking, when is it, Friday or whenever 2.5 drops. I'm still going to play Jeff. I'm still going to try to do my thing, but I think this changes the way people view Jeff. I think Jeff becomes even more of a throw pick after this update. Like, I know I've seen countless Reddit threads of people saying they're just going to stop playing the game because their favorite character got nerfed. And I truly, I mean, I wouldn't go that far. Like, I still enjoy playing Marvel Rivals. I still enjoy, you know, kicking it with my buddies, playing with friends, running some ranked games, trying to climb. I don't think I'm going to stop playing the game entirely, but Jesus, dude. I can't play the game the way I want to play it, which is fine. You know, I'll just find some other shit to do. But if you see me running some freaking Magic or Black Panther in your backlines, just know I'm coming relentlessly, bro. Pause. Crazy pause. But I'm in the backlines relentlessly, man. I do think it's funny that all the creators I've seen play with the Jeff, Raven is one of the more popular Jeff players that was invited to like the content showcase. But I think there was a couple other people that like tried out Jeff, and the consensus for Jeff and the consensus for Ultron is literally that they're terrible. Literally that they're terrible and need to be buffed like immediately. Like the people that are playing Ultron, oh my god, dude. It feels like he does no damage or he doesn't do anything really well. Okay, he doesn't do anything really well. It seems like he does everything pretty mediocrely, which I mean, if you're going to put a new character in the game, I feel like they at least got to be somewhat strong. And I understand they don't want to put somebody in the game that's super overpowered, but this is the same thing they did with Torch. They put Torch in the game. He was actually dog water terrible. And then they released a buff and he turned into the greatest freaking hero in the game. So now it's like, what are we doing? Is this what we're going to continue to do? I feel like they're just going to continue this pattern. Release a character that sucks. You know, a couple of people get good at that trash character. Then they release a buff for the character, making him the best in the game. Now everyone's using him. Now he's the meta character until he gets nerfed again. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm excited to see what Ultron plays like. I'm kind of a strategist main anyways. Or if you can even say that. If you can even call Jeff a strategist, he's more of a duelist, if anything. But I'm more of a strategist main, so I think I'll give Ultron a few hours of my time. And if I like it, then, you know, maybe I'll get Lord on him. Maybe I'll get Lord on Ultron and be one of the first to Lord him. And go from there. On side note, what is this Bucky doing, bro? Oh my god. See, I guess this is what they hated. The devs saw my gameplay of me playing Jeff and said, you know what? This has to stop. I'm literally in the backlines just bothering this Bucky until Thing shows up and claps him. But Jesus, dude. Jesus. That's something I'm never going to be able to do again. I'm never going to be able to infinitely swim underground. That hurts, bro. What's the point of being a shark if I can't infinitely swim? What's the point of that? Man, that's tough. I also think this is a good point in the Yap session where I feel like I should ask you guys how you're feeling heading into season 2.5. At this point, I played a couple hours in season 1. I think season 1.5 is when I really got a groove. I really started going crazy. Grinding this game out. I think that's where I got my first Lord in season 1.5. And that was just, I think I played a lot of Star-Lord when I first joined the game in season 0, but my aim was terrible. So I decided to go play things like Thor in season 1.5. I started in season 1 for a little bit. Got to season 1.5, played a little bit of Thor. And then I was like, you know what? What's this shark guy yapping about? Let's see why everyone hates the shark. Kind of pride myself on being a little bit different, straying away from the norm. Saw not a lot of people were picking the shark. I'm like, hold on, he's kind of goated. And then that's just who I played. I mean, I do have Lord on Thor as well, but I feel like that's definitely kind of based. I feel like people who have Lord Jeff also have Lord Thor as well. I don't know why there's a correlation there, but for some reason, strategists always have a tank that they can fall back on. But it's also just nice to be versatile. So, I mean, I also have that. So, at least I'm not an OTP. At least I'm not a Jeff OTP. I'm not completely screwed. But it is tough out here. But I know there's a lot of other, you know, fellow shark mains out there. So, if you're even still playing the game, like I said, I know a lot of people are leaving the game from the Jeff changes. They're just gonna hop on and throw with Jeff. Without what I really don't support was hopping on and throwing games because Jeff got nerfed. But I want to see what you guys are playing, man. And even if you're not a Jeff main, I want to see what you guys' mains are, man. Because, look, I'm looking for new mains actively, dude. I'm looking for whatever's going to help me climb games. So I'm actively out here looking for another character to play. But I would just want to get you guys' pulse on the new season. How are you guys liking the game so far? There's a lot of people saying that the game is dying. I think that's an interesting topic because, I mean, what do we still have? 80,000 or so players concurrently playing this game like every day? Or something like that. Or it's like averaging out to 80,000 players. Which I think is a lot. I mean, think of 80,000 people still playing the game. I mean, there's not a lot of games that stay at their peak. So I mean, it's almost impossible. But yeah, man. I mean, I feel like the game's still in a good spot. Still got room to grow. I mean, there's like I said, there's still a lot of people playing it. So, I mean, there's plenty of things that can happen here. I mean, I don't think that Jeff changes are really going to impact the large player base because, like I said, the large player base really could care less about Jeff. They're really not in between a rock and a hard place when playing Jeff, anyways. So, I mean, I really don't think they're hurting over this stuff. But yeah, man. If you like the video, man, you want to see more videos like this, man. This is more of a different style video than I've posted previously. Most of my gameplay videos aren't me just yapping along, but I felt like I just wanted to talk about Jeff. So, you know, pour one out for our buddy this Friday, man. And yeah, if you like the video, go ahead, like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you want to see. And yeah, bro, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.